I don't know if that's a good thing, but I'm back. We've got company. She's washing herself, but you might hear her, okay? You might hear her. You might actually see her, but she just wouldn't get out. She just refused to go. Anyway, so who's all here? Who's all here? Who's all made it? Oh God, here she comes. It's going to be difficult today. So who's here? Ayo. Looking forward to our get together post Lizzie and Operation Unicorn. Yes, I was inspired to do that the night before, and then I had a couple of wee readings that night. So I thought I led it in the morning, and then I ended up going out, and then I thought, right, at least it's done. So I got it up, the reading up as soon as I came back. Can you believe it? I mean, I was sitting in the train station and my phone kept going beep, 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 beep. And I thought, well, I keep getting, everybody was messaging me. And I'm like, oh my God. How, I mean, it wasn't me, it was Spirit. So Operation Unicorn, eh? So there we go. So hi Margaret, good morning Karen from, I think you tell me how to say this every day. I am excited about all the activities happening at the moment. Looking forward to today's reading. Yes, we've got a new king, King Charles. Now, King Charles I, it didn't end well. That's really laugh, it's not funny, but I've got one sense of humour, right? So, King Charles I didn't end well. King Charles II didn't end well. And now we've got, I thought he would change his name. I really did. So, I mean, obviously he's not known as the Prince of Wales anymore, so perhaps that was it. But to be quite honest with you, I could just say, yes, that was it, and yeah, no. I thought he would actually change the Charles part. So, but we'll get King Charles III. So what's going to happen to him? Jeez, anyway, so that was that. So, Evie, good morning, Karen. Evening. Looking forward to your readings today, Karen. I feel we ain't seen nothing. I feel we ain't seen nothing yet as well because he's, King Charles. I can't get used to that. Charlie, he's right in with the New World Order. So hopefully that's the start of the dominoes falling and the was it that reading I seen House of Cards falling? Maybe I think it was one of the readings I seen the House of Cards falling. But I went back and I looked at the August predictions. And remember, I think it was the August predictions. It was some predictions, and mine that says I see Charles being king. I just didn't see him being king right away. I didn't see him being king right away. So, yeah, 17 days. They kept adding to it. So, well, that's definitely the WH sign then. Yes, maybe part of that time some truth will be dropped. I'm home. I mean, I watched it. I forced myself to watch it. The outpouring of grief and the. Do you know? I mean, I thought, oh, in the name of God, seriously. But I think that's the first domino is done. I mean, I think I said in the reading, I thought the actual London Bridge would fall before he did. Hi, Marianne. Good morning, Karen and Soul family. It's a beautiful morning here in Bay Islands, New Zealand. Karen, could you please ask Spirit what's in store for New Zealand? Right, okay, we'll have a wee look at that. Well, let me make sure that's not my book for. Oh, no, it's all right. I've got books everywhere because I do research for everything. Right, so what is in store for New Zealand? Right, so that's the first question. Right, so questions. She's sitting on the table. She's just sitting on the table. Right, questions. Right, so one, what's for New Zealand? Because it's different in New Zealand. Now Charles is king. Now. And will he reign? Okay. So that's the first question we've got in. Hi, Gail. Hi, Cancel family. Lovely morning in Dunedin. I'm feeling great. Hope you are smiling. So, yes, I was celebrating. I did the chit chat. I done the chit chat show that night, and I come on the chit chat show is trying to be somber. I lasted 2 seconds before I laughed, and then I was singing "Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead." People don't know what the actual royal family are, and you know, and they're greeting and moaning and wailing. I thought, oh, and then my goodness. Anyway, will this change mean anything to Jacinda and co with new royalty? We'll add on to the. I can't speak today. Right, we'll add Animal Taylor on to the first question, right? Sorry about that. Sending sunshine. It's just me that has awkward feeling like I had to upgrade or just anything feeling it. I don't know. I feel as if there's a weird atmosphere. I felt it. I get into the town as quickly as possible. Glasgow as quickly as possible now. As quickly as possible now. But I just felt, see, since London Bridge came down, right? I've had a weird feeling that they're not finished yet. They're not finished yet. Snooky. So that's what, I do feel that's the start. Hi, Lindy. Hello, Karen. Hope you're fully recovered. Not too bad. Looking forward to our session this morning. Good. Heidi. Good morning, Karen. Lovely to have you back. Good. I know. I mean, I thought I needed to recharge my batteries. The new PM in Great Britain, a lover of the WEF, could do I think we need to do a reading because she is, and so is Charles. Right? So how will we word that? What will we put? More puppets in place? Puppets in place. Or something else. I actually get the feeling myself that it's to do more exposing. That's what I'm thinking. To expose them more. Good morning, Karen. Lovely to have you back. Oh, I think I just read that one. Gail. I felt upbeat yesterday and it was lovely and sunny day, but I feel a bit early. Is it flat today? Funnily enough, I felt a bit I was euphoric yesterday. I was celebrating. But now I'm thinking it was like, not an anticlimax, but I'm thinking, oh my God, King Charles. Can you please read on September 11 and see if their ID a big event coming? Yes, we could do that. So an event on the anniversary? Okay. Yes, sir. Okay, that's me. Oh no, I need another. Snooky, you can't be running about. She runs about and then she knocks things down. You can't be running about, okay? If you're in the bed, you need to go out. You need to sit like a good girl. Some are saying 17 cities will have a big event. Do you see that? Right, there you go. I wonder if we can tag that into that. Right, so we will make question and then do an A. Big event A in New York, right? And then B. Did you say 17 cities? 17 cities. Right, okay. Oh, I've not said hello to Warwick. Morning, Karen and so family. Morning. Interesting, Karen. Put our date as September 11th. Can you please do a reading on California for September 11th? Seemingly the weather event coming. Right. We can tag that in as well, right? So, okay. Right, that's that one. Hi, Tracy. Good evening, Karen, and good morning, so family. It's feeling much lighter, yes. Hello, dear Karen. I hope your week was restful despite all the hoo-ha going on. Hi, everyone. Such a glorious September day here in, I think it's Capita, maybe? We've had rain. I've had to call in somebody to come and look at my, because I've got a report of bloody rain's coming in. But it was coming through, you see the kind of slats in the window that, lets the air in. Well, it was like, I had them shut and the water was cascading down inside the window. So, it's just been one thing after another. Right, so, I think that was everybody. Hi, I think it's Addy or is it Addy? It might be Addy. Hello, lovely Karen and Soul family from Nelson, New Zealand. And Linda's here. Hi, Karen and Soul family. Linda from, I think it's Gisborne, New Zealand. I think we all need the sun as seems to affect our mood. It does. Darkness would do affect your mood, Hi, Angie. Hi, Angie. Hope you're feeling better. I'm feeling okay. If Snooky's in the room, must be some good chatting today all day. I know. Right, I'm going to just do these reading now, right? So I'll wait till Mark where I was. Right. I think I'm here. Yeah, right, I'm there. So we'll start the three. Honestly, this is going to be, I think, maybe Snooky because the tail goes and everything goes. Right, so the first one was, right, what is in store now that Charles is king and will he reign until he's passing in about Admiralty law? Right. Right, what's in store now that Charlie Boy is king? Well, do you know what I'm getting? Right, the two of them, I get that as Charles, right? And I get that as Camilla, right? And I don't usually get this word for this card, right? But it's come out. Don't be fooled. You're going to try and fool people. Don't be fooled by them. It's a big kind of don't be fooled. Don't buy into it. We won't, but the public might. Right. A light is going to be shown on everything in the royal family. A light's been shown. Do you know he's going to try and bear gifts or a gift or I'll need to wait another card's coming out to see what this is. Oh yes. Here he's going to get justice. That's what's going to happen to him. Justice. Oh yeah, see, as I said, I like showing what's going on, what they did. I mean, in the UK just now, we're absolutely disgusted with the energy crisis and the her coming in and saving the day. Well, she didn't. They pushed it and pushed it and pushed it. Like we thought that they would. Say, it might go over £3,000. It might be six, and then they done what they usually do, and then they bring it down to what they wanted it to be in the first place. So I don't think it's going to wash with the public. This is for New Zealand too as well. Right, it's okay. Oh, right. Talking to Thomas. Right, okay, so. Do you know what I'm seeing? Wow. New Zealanders, all those that have bought into the royal family and everything, their perception of it's going to change. Absolutely change. I feel as if something big is going to get released to do with New Zealand, with what the royal family has done. I'm getting as if they've done something in New Zealand. One of the many times that they came. Do you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing coming on a holiday, coming on an official visit, and what they done something, and New Zealanders have never forgiven them for it. So I don't know what this is, but it's something that they've buried. But I feel as if maybe some people in New Zealand know this, know what they did. Yep. People are going to open their eyes, and they're going to open their eyes quickly. That's what's happening. The front, I'm asking Thomas to give me a different way so that I can get this. It's like it's like a front. See like the face that they put to the world, right? And we all know that the different face that they've got. That's the one that's going to be shown, and it's just going to be no. They're working. This is the white hats, the good guys, right? They're working on something. There's some kind of expose coming for New Zealand. Okay. Do you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing like a light coming, right, and it's going to shine down in the whole, even in the now you've got islands as well, right? And this, remember that when I came in at first, it was a wee twinkle light, right? And we opened the light. Well, it's opened enough that it's going to be flooded in light. It's going to be flooded in light, and everything that they've tried to hide and everything that they've tried to do is going to be exposed. Absolutely exposed. And do you know what I'm hearing? New Zealand's going to get its self-worth back. Self-worth. A big light, yeah, definitely. A big light is going to be shown, and I'm assuming, I mean, she went everywhere, so I'm assuming that the Queen went to New Zealand, right? So she's done something in New Zealand. Because I can see, it's as if she's sitting in the chair, right? And Now that she's gone, she shouldn't have, I mean, this should have came before she would went, right? But they're going to expose it. They're going to expose it. It's definitely something to do with the children. Because I'm seeing a lot of children. You'd be nice to just persevere for a couple of months longer. I still see Jacinda resigning. I still see that. I still see her resigning. I thought it would be this month, but I don't know if that's on hold just now. I'm asking Thomas because of everything else that's happened. They maybe don't want to rock the boat just now. But I do still see her. I see her going away. I see her going away, and she's going to be in disgrace. I mean, every time I see her, kind of, giving a speech or that, it's getting more and more. The happiness is getting more and more forced. Not how she used to be happy and look at me and I'm great. Well, that's getting more and more forced. The way I'm seeing it, as if she's putting up a front. She's putting up a front. Right. So the next. Oops. Yep. Secrets are getting exposed. Secrets. No, I'm hearing New Zealand are getting their land back. I'm wondering, and I'm asking Thomas, that, I always say, how much can I say? And it's not a case of I'm just sitting in information now. No, look at me. It's things that I don't want to expose because then maybe the white hats and everything will have to change their plans, because there's only so much. I don't know if New Zealand's going to become a republic. Get rid of the monarchy. The monarchy's going to fall. So you will be. Everybody will, well, the Commonwealth will be. But we need to make sure that the other crazies are away as well. That's what I'm saying and that's what I'm hearing. Will it be, well, I'll wait and I'll see the next question because I think the next question was all right, will he reign until he's passing? I think he'll get taken. I think he'll get taken. I don't see him reigning long. I don't see it. I'm seeing New Zealand getting a different flag. The people of New Zealand are designing this yourselves because it's going to take in everybody, all citizens are going to have a hand in designing your new flag. See, it's something I'm getting. It's like burying the old, sending it away. I would feel that's the Commonwealth. I feel as if now that I call him the relic that was in the palace. The relic's not in the palace anymore. Well, she's still in the palace. My God, she would have to die in Scotland. Jeez, oh. I feel the Commonwealth are going to be individual countries. They're not You know, they'll always be friends and they'll do business, but they'll be individual. They'll be independent. I see Scotland being independent as well, without these people. Remember, I says somebody knows the secrets and somebody's got the documents. I still get that. I still get that somebody's got the documents. That they need to get rid of them. Definitely, they're going. They're going. I still get a good woman as well is going to expose them too. Definitely going. I don't see him reigning long. I really don't. Oops, this took him out. Right, so let me clarify this. Right, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Yep. I still feel as if, right, that's it, okay, New Zealand's going to get flooded in light. So that, to me, that's the darkness going. That's the darkness going. And it's got you and your loved ones are safe. You and your loved ones are safe, okay? I wouldn't say it was job done yet. That's me just being cautious. But we're not as in dire straits as we were when I get that chunk of light and get in. But it's just a case of at least it's not as bad as it was, you know. So there we go. I don't see him reigning long. I think the monarchy's fallen already. I know other people who they were all hanging because he's part of the New World Order and he's this and he's that, and that's their belief. That's their belief. God wins. God always wins. You know. And then another thing that really gets on my nerves is when people who don't believe in the white hats and don't believe in, you know, like say that they're helping, people are helping. Well, why would it go on this long? Why would it go? Well, it's a war we're in. I'm very sorry, but there's always casualties in war, and it's a shit. I know it's terrible, but when you think of it, Heavenly Father sent His Son. He sent His Son, and you know, I'm like, this is your belief, and you're welcome to your belief, but don't try and impose it in my belief and on other people's belief. Just don't. I mean, you know, like say it's a movie. It's a nightmare. It's been a hard-long slog exposing these people. And we've still got we've still got people who are still, I call them upside down tortoises. Because a tortoise will come out its wee shell and it'll walk about and it'll eat its wee leaves. And then if it's doing, it'll withdraw, right? Know these people. People who know what's going on, have been out in marches and marching and everything, and you know, something has to be done, yes. But as soon as it doesn't affect them anymore, they retreat to their shell. But not as in, you know, the danger, you know, I'm in danger. No. They retreat into their shell because it's I'm all right, Jack, my life's fine. So that's how they go into it. And it's not a case of, it's just back into their wee house and back into their wee life and everything's fine outside, you know. So that's my analogy of the how do you say this in YouTube without getting things, you know, like of the blue pill and the red pill. That's my analogy of it. It's an upside down tortoise. They go back into their shell and they don't go anywhere. Because obviously if a wee tortoise or a turtle or that's on its back, it can't go anywhere. So that's what they do. And they leave us and the white hats and all everybody in the good and light workers to carry on because it's they're all right, Jack, and it really gets on my nerves, really. She's now she's now lying on the desk beside me, cleaning herself. Right, so the next one was the WEF puppets in place. I think this was Truss, wasn't it? Truss. Oh, jeez, oh man, it's come out already. Oh, wow. All right, okay. Truss. Right. Definitely on a mission, some sort of mission. Right. They've been given their orders. They've been given their orders, okay? I feel as if that's an expose as well because they're going to really try and push the boundaries. That's what they're going to do because she's got this is Truss. I mean Truss. Seriously, all you need to do is a T in the end of it. So she's going to try and push the boundaries. That's what she's to do. She's to push the boundaries so that people can really, really get angry. I mean, she's got the people round about her. My God. I mean, she's got the Home Secretary, Smirky McSmirkface, as I used to call her. She's away now. But they've got, her name's Suella Braverman. I call her Cruella. I mean, you think Smirky McSmirkface, Pretty Patel was bad. She's 10 times worse. Right, so I feel as if they're working together with somebody. I feel as if they've been given an ultimatum. An ultimatum. I feel as if is it three months? Maybe 3 weeks, 3 months. I don't see it years, so it might be 3 weeks, 3 months. I feel as if it'll be 3 weeks. Look out for something happening in 3 weeks' time. But after this is keeping them up at night. So if it's keeping them up at night, it must be a good sign. It depends on what the next cards are, but right now they were put in by the crazies, okay? The crazies. But it might be to expose them. So the next couple of cards will tell me. Aye. It's to expose the crazies, okay? They were put in by a powerful man to expose the crazies, okay? They're going to try and conjure up something, okay? It might. I'm still getting the 3, so it might be 3 weeks, 3 months, but I'm leaning more towards 3 weeks. So would that be when all Queenie's getting buried? See, it depends on what the next cards are, but whatever this is, they'll be successful. I don't like it leaving it in a cliffhanger. Okay. Right, they're trying to perfect something. They're trying to perfect it. Right, it's a discovery. It's the same. What's going on in the UK is it similar to New Zealand. It's lights coming, okay. I mean, do you know what I'm hearing? Light out of the darkness. Light your way out of the darkness. It'll be quite bittersweet for a few, see, I'm hoping it's not a few months, for a few, I'm hoping it's weeks. Bittersweet anyway. I feel as if we'll be second guessing. We'll be like, what's going on? But I feel as if we've always been second guessing. We've always been like, right, just when you think you know what's going on, they move the goalposts. But that happens in war, and we are in a psychological war, so they move the goalposts. Wow, do you know what I'm seeing? Look out for something happening at the Queen's service. At the Queen's service, okay? Because all the dignitaries are coming in. I'm quite sure Mrs. Teeth will be in and all. Go with your instinct. I mind I've always said that. What's your instinct telling you? But my instinct's telling me that my instinct told me that the royal family fell when Diana passed away. That's when they fell. Because they never ever recovered. We've not to get complacent. We've not to get complacent. This is now the time to push. This is what Thomas is saying. Now, don't get complacent, but we're not complacent anyway because they're slimy, sleeky toads, right? Don't get complacent. Be on your guard and be on your toes. Because when they're backed into our corner and we've just taken their bloody thing down, their London bloody bridge down, you know what it's like when they're backed into a corner. Like, the key to the recovery, the recovery started. It has started, but you're going to start seeing it. You're going to start seeing it. Yes, they are puppets, but they always have been. They think. Thomas is saying that they think they're in power. They think they're still in power, but they're just going through the motions. They're just going through the motions. The big bugs. The big high, we say in Scotland, the high hegians, the big bugs, they're away. They're away. Yep. The first stones have fallen, right? The first bricks have fallen, right? That to me, do you know what I'm seeing? Right? I'm seeing, the relic, she's away, right? And next, well, I'm seeing Biden. I thought it would be Charles. Why am I seeing, what, is he going? Look out for something going on with Biden, okay? But I felt that before, that something's going to be going on with Biden. But look out for that as well. Do you know, the Queen, Biden, the Pope, and somebody else. Who's the fourth? Wow. The fourth is somebody you'll not think of. The fourth is somebody you'll not think of. Not ready to reveal yet. Wow. Keep your eye. Well, we've already thing with the Queen, right? So it's Biden and the Pope have to keep their eye on. Okay. But the first stones fall. The cornerstone of. Now, like, see, you've got like a building, right, and you've got like the pillars, and if the pillars come down, it falls, right? Well, the first pillar's down. I would have thought that the second pillar would have been the Pope. So I don't know where Biden is. They're going to get into Biden anyway because he's absolutely right in the USA. Right, anyway. Yes, falling. They're going to fall. It's going to come. Do you know what I'm seeing now? I mean, I've not even got to the third, right? This is all coming in, and I think it's because the the first big pillars fell, right? So it's all coming in and it's all getting downloaded, right? What I am seeing is, remember in 9/11, right? And, not to hang me in, but for everybody who lost loved ones in 9/11, okay? But what I'm seeing is, but it's information, and it's going to see the way that the towers fell, like boom, 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 like imploded. The information is just going to drop. It's going to drop. I am seeing Trump, and I'm seeing him. I mean, I know this isn't one of the questions, but I'm getting it as plain as day, and he's saying to them, "You come after me, and you'll regret it. You'll regret it." I mean, in Scotland, when we were young and having a fight, with somebody that we thought we could take on, and they were trying to fight, we'd be like, "Come ahead. Come ahead if you're brave enough." Well, this is what in the back of my mind, in the back of my, well, not in the back of my, I'm hearing them saying it. Come ahead if you're brave enough. Let's go. And I'm hearing, let's roll. He's ready to take them all down. He is ready to take them all down. He's not had them up to here. He's had them up to here. Remember I said, I think it was in one of the last readings, when they went after Marielago, when they went into Marielago, couldn't get best, but when they went after, like when they raided the First Lady, well, I still call her the First Lady, and I think it's Barron his name is, and his his room. Yes, he was angry, but Donald Trump is angry because of went after his son. And he's like, to get to him, you're going to have to get through me, and there's no way that's going to happen. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. He's got it all. He's got it all. So they're all coming down. They're coming down. No before time. Do you know what I'm hearing as well? Humanity's ship is coming in. It's coming in. No before time. There's a hell of a lot of people working in plans all over the place. Do you know, I'm seeing that, over in this country, you've got, people kind of watching and making plans. And then over in this country, and it's like as if they're all together. And then it'll be like a go, 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 that kind of thing. When, when they pulled the plug in All Queenie, it was a go, go, go. Let's go, let's roll, go, go. Wow. Oh my God. It's all coming out today. I can't keep up with the information. I can't. I'm only doing number two. I'm only number two. When is it when the Ravens leave the tower? The monarchy falls. I'm sure it's Ravens. I'm sure because they get their wings clipped so that they don't leave the tower. Do you know? That's a genius. I mean, it's the wee birds, don't get me wrong, it's the wee birds in the field, but their wee souls will be awake. But these crazies are going to be brought down by their own hand. Because these ravens that wings get clipped. Now, it might be actual ravens, and it might be just the kind of psychological or the, but whatever this is, they're going to be brought down by their own hand and their own deeds, because the White Hats are using their methods against them. And it's something that they didn't counter. Oh, no, 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 they did not. And I'm saying, I'm sure it's the ravens flying away. Free. Flying away. And they're flying up and disappearing. And the saying is, I think it's when the ravens leave the tower, the monarchy falls, and the ravens have left the tower. That's what I'm hearing. Wow. Definitely, they're using their own deeds against them. And it's something they did not think about. Oh, wow, the White Hats have worked a fast and absolutely just no young way where, like a cat plays with a mouse when it's no really want to kill it or anything, or not ready to kill it. It just worries it to death. That's what it was, like a game of cat and mouse. And he just waited and waited, lulled them into a false sense of security, and then wham. Heads on a platter. Heads on a platter. I'm seeing a pawn, a chess piece being moved. Checkmate. You've got your queen. I'm seeing somebody flipping the queen away and saying, checkmate. Played a blinder. So, yes, they are. They are, all Klaus's puppets. But they've walked into the trap. They laid the trap for them, and they knew they would do it. A win-win outcome is forecast for us. But there'll be a bit of it where you will be thinking, hold on a minute here, hold on a minute. But we win. So that's the second one. I'm going to be here all night because the information's coming in thick and fast. So I hope you're not going anywhere. You need to get your lunch and your dinner. When I wasn't well, Thomas says, don't worry about it. We need you rested up. So now I know why. Right, so big events, an anniversary of 9/11. Right, so we're doing New York, and then we'll do New York first, and then or New York, California, and then we'll do the 17 cities. Okay, so it's a big event. So New York. Do you know, my heart's with Scotland, right? But I think my heart has always been with New Zealand. Because every time at New Zealand, I was always watching New Zealand's things about New Zealand. I've always watched. Right, New York. New York's had it bad, okay? So is California, but New York's had it bad. The lion's going to roar. If they try and pull off another thing, the people in New York is not going to wash with them. It's not, because I've been down that road before. Down the road before. See, the information cards come out. The information cards come out again. I think I know what's going to happen, but I want to just make sure before I, yes, it is. See all that, what happened in 9/11? The information's going to come out. That, it was, because that's the next conspiracy I'm going to do, right? And I'm going to try, oh God, I've got 2 days to do it, get it done for the anniversary. The information's out already. People know, they know. See, it's the documents. It's the documents. They're trying, see, this is all about Trump too, right? And I mean, I know that this wasn't, but, well, look, it is. Thomas is saying it is because he resided in New York. And, well, I know he resides in Florida, but was he brought up near York? There's a big, he's like the centre, in the centre in New York. And he's got all the documents. I'm asking Thomas how much I can say because I don't want to put the man in danger. In 2020, I did a reading, and I said that Trump walked away, because I was surprised because it was 2020 when he was still president and he was fighting to stay president, and I remember in the reading going, oh my God, he walks away, right? He walked away to expose them, but it was with a heavy heart because he knew the damage it was going to be caused to people. To people. He's caught a big fish. He's caught a big fish. He's led them in like. Do you know what I'm saying? Like a big rope and kind of just roping them in. Roping them in. There's 2 things they're going to try and pull off in New York, right? And California, right? New York, there's what, well, there is in Manhattan, it's all water. Well, they're going to try and flood, right? That's what they're going to try and pull off. And they're going to try and do something similar in California. Because the beach, I'm seeing the beach. It won't happen. This is why they're trying to get him shut up. Because he's stopping it. He stopped, but he had to walk away to let them expose themselves, because when they thought they pulled off a fly one, and and what I'm hearing is when that happened in 2020, those around he had surrounded himself with people who were enemies, right? But he surrounded himself. He's got good people surrounded, and somebody close to him said, "There's more than one way to skin a cat now." Shush, you don't hear this, Snooky, right? There's more than one way to skin a cat, right? Yep. He had to walk away so that the people of America would see just how bad it could get. And my God, it got bad. Okay. That's the first one. Right. The crazies, as I call them, are working hard and overtime and what they're trying to pull off. They're working hard on it. They're very, very annoyed and angry that they cannot get rid of Trump. He's like, he's like the proverbial bad penny, he keeps turning up. This is all about the children. All about the children. I would feel as if they've maybe got them all. They've maybe got them all. And this is why, old Queenie fell. London Bridge was down because we've got all the children. They won't be able to pull off what they're trying to pull off because people are too wise now. You've been in America, you've been asked to persevere a wee bit longer, Wow. People are going to jail. That's what I'm hearing. People have been taken out. Now, I don't get that they're in, was it Gitmo or whatever. I get that they've been taken out. They were told. I feel as if there was a meeting where, it's the big bugs that pulled this off, were told, you can go, either way you're going, you can go on your own, or we take you out. That was the choice they had. I'm seeing I don't want to mention people, but I'm seeing ex-politicians, and I think, presidents. I'm seeing people in the military, all those who had a hand in 9/11. They were told, you can go by yourself, you can do it yourself, or we'll do it for you, but either way you're doing it. Not the way I would have liked, because they needed to get justice, but they've got all the evidence and it'll all come to light. Not the way I would have done it, but obviously I don't think, it's the White Hats aren't about revenge, they're about justice. Right, so we'll do the 17 cities now, right? Because California, you have to watch the water. Watch the water. I always maintained the watch the water was maybe, like say getting water and stocking up. But now I'm seeing them doing something to get a tsunami going. Like maybe putting something under the water to get a tsunami going and to blame somebody else. 2 minutes! Don't do that to my thing, mate. Just be careful. On you go. Listen, I'll get after you from over away. Oh, for goodness sake. Excuse me, this cat. Anybody want a cat? Anybody? Are you away yet? Look, are you going out? I'm not. Oh my god, this cat's driving me insane. Look. She wanted away, and then when I opened the door, she came back, and she's standing all over these cats. Look, no, you can't be doing this. Oh, this cat. No, you can't be doing this. You need to wait. Snooky. I love her to bits. But she's hard work. I'm going to have to put them up here now. She's sitting on the cats. 2 minutes. All she can see is her, look. All you can see is her tail. Look, honest to God, this cat. You need to move. I can't see through you. Try to read on here and you're interrupting. It wasn't a good idea to let you in. Right, anyway. So I'm still seeing that I'm trying to put something. This is for California. They'll not succeed, but that's what they're going to try and do. And blame Russia. to get a war started, I'm hearing. All their dirty linens coming out, all their dirty deeds, so everything that they did in 9/11 is going to be exposed. It's getting exposed, but I don't think it's getting exposed in the next couple of days, but it will get exposed. Well, there's a new path for both California and New York. I'm getting voting. Okay. I feel as if both New York and California were a bit in the wilderness. Forgotten. They're not going to be forgotten. The clean-up starts now. This is what I'm getting. The clean-up starts now in both California and New Zealand, but it's going to take a wee while because they have destroyed it. Destroyed both places. Not all of California and not all of... I would say I'm seeing Manhattan and I'm seeing like Los Angeles. And that they kind of places have been totally destroyed. Economy and everything. I don't know if they're going to get a new governor or somebody new's coming in to clean it up. Both. No, it'll be different people. They're coming in to clean it up. I definitely look. Coming in to clean it up. Yeah, they're clearing these crazies out. There must be crazies in New York, in charge of New York and California, because they're coming in to clear them out. New fresh start coming for both states. Okay, new fresh starts coming. She's away. She's away and a half, I think. Away and a half. The cat. Right. It's a case of be bold and make the first move. I feel as if people will start making the first move because they've had enough. They've had enough of the corruption. They've had enough of being dictated to. They'll make the first move. I can move this back. There we go. So I'm going to pull in a couple of cards for the next 17 cities because this was supposed to be, but it obviously hadn't finished with the 8-foot with California and New York. Right, so 17 cities. There we go. Right, so what about the 17? There's a big event coming for 17 cities. I'm seeing Rome. Okay. I've not even done a card. I'm seeing Rome. I'm seeing Paris. Okay, so that's two that I'm seeing. Right. Rome and Paris. Well, I would say it's France and Italy are going to be sailing out of trouble. Okay. Wow. Whoever's in charge of that's Macron, isn't it? And whoever's in charge of Italy. The Pope's got his marching orders, but so has those who are in charge. They've got their marching orders. Go. See, I don't. I see. Thomas is going. It's not about revenge. It's not about revenge, but they're getting an ultimatum. They leave the planet of their own accord or they take them out. I don't like that because that's no fair. You know what I mean? That's not fair. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I mean, I'm hoping I'm wrong because I want justice. I want justice. Wow, do you know what I'm hearing? One of these cities has got all the children. They've got all, like say protect and under protection. Under protection. They've got them all. These crazies are still putting up a fight. They're still putting up a fight. They're going to fight to the last. They're going to fight to the last. I'm hearing there's a new start coming for humanity. The new start's coming. These they're crazy. They're going to reject the deal. We're rejecting it because they want to sign power. That's all right. Thomas has answered. Justice is coming. Justice is coming. Okay, I get the wrong end of the stick because I'm no, I want justice. It's those who were hoodwinked, blackmailed. They're not escaping justice. I feel as if this is more for their family's sake than, those that are, at the bottom, who were blackmailed and bullied, and I feel as if they're getting you do it yourself or redo it, But the bigger ones, that's what I was worried about in case the high Hegians would get away with it. But they're not. Wales is one of the cities. So we'll need to keep an eye on Wales. Because I'm seeing the dragon and I seen the Welsh flag. And I think Wales is where our spirit animal's a unicorn, Wales is a dragon. Do you know, they're trying to isolate a country and it's not Russia. I don't know what country it would be. Try to isolate a country. They're trying to put a spoke in the works so they can isolate a country so that it's not got any allies so that they could get in. So they're not done. They won't be done until they're done, They don't have the power. They don't have the power, they just think they do. Still getting it. There's going to be a big drop of information released. That do you know what I'm seeing? Everybody kind of going, oh my god, and try to get all this information. But there's going to be that much of it, you're not going to know what to look at first. That's what I'm seeing. some big report's going to get released. Some big report. Somebody's sitting in a great big report and they're going to say, right, that's is that time to go. Time to release it now. It's to do with 9/11, but it's also to do with other things that they've been getting up to. Okay. See, you're going to be, it's like a feast of information. You're not going to know what to read first, what to, put out first. And it's all about what they've been getting up to. What they've been getting up to. Definitely, there's a big expose coming for what they've been getting up to all around the world. All around the world. Do you know, it's going to come up to the 11th hour, right? The 11th hour where you think, oh my God, is there a bloody sequel to this movie? And then it's going to be, no, down, let's go. Let's get them done, let's get them out of here. And it'll be swift. There'll be so much going on, you'll not know what to do. It's as if you'll be switching, over, and it's obviously alternative media. You'll be this alternative media and this alternative media and this one. And then, but we need to watch the media because they'll try to piggy bank, because they'll be trying to save themselves. They'll be trying to save themselves. So they might try and piggyback onto the other information. Are you back again? Yep. How am I going to say this without those crazies have fallen. They're fallen. They're just going through the motions. They're fallen. I'm hearing let the sun shine. Let the light in. Lights in. Wow, this is funny, right? Now, I would have thought that was the Queen, right? The Queen is dead, long live the King. I am getting the King is dead, long live the King. So does that mean that Charles is gone? Does that mean his reign's not going to be any length of time? I mean, I don't want, the King is dead, long live the King. But I mean, that's going to answer the first question. Snooky, for goodness sake, you can't walk all over the cats. The road ahead is easy. Humanity. The road ahead is easy now. Well, you could feel me. Look, you need to. Oh, no, my God. Snooky, I love you to bits. I don't need any help. Okay? You would think that she'd never been fed or anything, or no, she's been fed. She's just, I don't know what's up with her today. She's never really like this. She's never really this bad. She's standing all over the cards and. I mean, it can't be because she's pulling her wee head off. She's pulling her wee head off, so whatever this is. Right, wait till we see what else. Because that was the 3. If Snooky's in the room, it must be good chatting today. Yes. Well, I'm getting harassed to death. Yes, I'm getting harassed to death. Maybe the witch's spell has been broken. I think you might be onto something there, Gail. Because the information I'm still getting information. And, I'm kind of, people have kind of been asking about, like say spirituality, without, like say doing the cards and that, but just to open up so that you can get your own information as well. But you've got to close down, or else you'll just keep getting it, and then protection. So I'm going to be helping somebody as well, but, you know, just to make sure everybody's protected, because the veil is very bloody thin, so that everybody's protected. But, you know, just so that, you know, it's because, you know, I just like helping people. I just like helping people. Anyway, sorry. Hi Paul, morning Karen Soul family from Palmerston, North New Zealand. Hi Paul, and Linda's here. With the death of the Queen, it feels like an end of stability and the start of chaotic episodes. Is this right? I think I've answered that in the first three questions, because even the downloads are kind of chaotic that I'm getting, you know. They're chaotic as well. I feel I'm sure I've not been the only one who is like a light worker and like a psychic and an empath who is getting so much information now that London Bridge is falling. I'm getting so much I can't keep up with it. Maybe that's why I had to take some time off, because I'm getting all this downloads. Hi Archie. Archie's vlog. Hi Karen, love all your posts. Love Tracy. Hi Tracy. Oh, is that a wee one? Oh, anyway, hi Tracy. Snooky, I think Snooky does know. Snooky has been everywhere I've been. Snooky's been today, today, and she's been fed and she's had water and everything. I think she's putting her head off. She must know. Hi Tony. Good morning, Karen. The world yesterday was lighter and brighter on the news of the passing of the old witch, the old wicked witch. Yes, we just need to keep an eye on Charles. Hi Catherine. Hi Karen. Sending love and light. My journey has brought me together with my soul family. Whatever happens, I'm extremely rich in knowledge. Good. See, that's why one of the first things I done was try to bring everybody together. You know, that's why I do the lives as well, so that we're all together. Because what they don't want is people together talking to one another. Because when you're together talking to one another, you're getting strength from one another, and they wanted us all isolated. And I thought that'll be tooting no chance. Hi Lisa. Hi Karen and Soul family. Is that Opahike? Auckland. Lovely to see you live again. Thank you. Hi, Karen from Canterbury. Hi, Donna. Anyone else get any questions? Oh, there we go. Do you think Charles will last? William will be instant? Well, I've just done that. Remember the reading? Obviously you remember the reading. I've just done it 2 minutes ago. I pulled the card, and automatically I would have said the Queen's dead, long live the King. But it was the King's dead, long live the King. You know? Snooky, for goodness sake. What happened to the coronation with our Scottish stone? Oh, that's a thing when it's. I'll maybe need do a not a reading on it, because I can't do a reading on it because I actually know right what happened to it. I can say, oh well, this is happening, but to give you the gist, okay? I think it was in the 1950s. I think it was students at Glasgow University decided, this would be me, decided that they were going to go down to London and steal the Stone of Destiny. I think it's the Stone of Destiny. Yep, Stone of Destiny. And bring it back up to Scotland. And as far as I know, when they know over the radio, when they said, oh, the Stone of Destiny's been stolen, everybody in Scotland cheered. But now, if it's the same stone that I'm thinking of, the coronation stone is in Edinburgh. And I'm saying to myself, I hope that Nicola Sturgeon does not betray the people of Scotland by saying, yes, you can take the Stone of Destiny back down to London, because he's got to sit in it. Charles has got to sit on that bloody throne with the Stone of Destiny underneath him, as far as I'm aware. And it's in Edinburgh. So what will they do? I mean, I could see it happening, because Scotland, as a rule, doesn't like the royal family. We're so indifferent to them. We couldn't care less about them. I could see, because half of Scotland wants away, half of Scotland wants independence. Okay, I can see them being bad enough and horrible enough to say, oh, and to look, Scotland, the Queen loved Scotland that much, and King Charles loves Scotland that much that he's wanting to come up to Scotland to be crowned king. I hope to God the public say no. Will that happen? I don't know. Right now, I don't even know if he'll be crowned king. I don't know. So, but once I've got more time, I'll maybe do like a wee kind of 10-minute update of what actually happened. Only people of Scotland would go down and steal, but it was our stone. It's ours. And no monarch can get crowned king or queen without the Stone of Destiny. So I'm hoping that it doesn't move from Edinburgh. Hi Marie, glad to catch you this morning. The moon at 6 a.m. was amazing, and now the sun is shining, and it's going to be a beautiful day in Northland, New Zealand. We've had rain, really heavy rain. As I said at the start of the line, it was going to be room of windows on the inside. That's how heavy it was. I'm running about trying to get, I couldn't even get pots, because I was using them to cook with. So I had to go and get the wee blinking Tupperware stupid bowls to try and catch the rain. And then, do you know what was through my mind? Maybe I shouldn't get that. Maybe I should just leave it. So that every time it rains in Scotland, I've got water. That's the daft things that go through my mind. Carrie's got water. Get purifying tablets or something. Hi Sarah. Morning, Karen. Exciting times. Here we go. Big changes ahead. Thanks again. Yeah. Oh, see my show in yesterday. This is how I started my chit chat show. Well, hello. I'm starting this because I obviously should just been pronounced dead right. I'm starting this show in a somber mood, because I couldn't even get the words out. I couldn't even be somber, because I know my audience in the chit chat show, they're all us. They can't stand that. They don't like it, all wide awake. And they're like, I can't, you lasted 2 seconds. I know I did. That's a good question, right? At this precise moment in time, I don't even know if Charles will be crowned king. Right, so that's the fourth one. Right, well, Camilla. I'll try and be nice. I've got a nickname for her, but I'll try and be nice. Camilla. Okay, that's another one we can ask. Maybe not. I don't think so. I honest to God don't think so, because I still think the public wouldn't go for it. Phil, I am. Hi, Can and all Phil and me. Hello. Marianne, I hear they are going to make a public holiday of the Queen's passing. Oh, well, okay. We'll be celebrating in the streets. She passed on the 8th over here, but she passed on the 9th, I think it was, over in New Zealand. Either way, the dates, something about the date, something about it. Catherine, royalty is defeated, admiralty law is abolished. Yep. Hi Liz, morning all. Tuning in from the top of the South New Zealand. Nice. And Helen's here. Hi from Dunedin. Hi Carol. Hello everyone from Woodville. Second year anniversary of taking Mum out of the shithole. The creator's choice, not Devil's. Oh. I mean, is your mum still here, or is she? You know, it was just the way you say second anniversary. Oh, right, okay. Right. Hi, Marge. Hi, Karen. Lovely to be watching from is that Otago, New Zealand? Exciting times, yes. Hi, Harmony. Hey, Karen from Leaving. Nice. Snooky agrees, yes. Snooky celebrating. Hi, Karen. Can you ask Spirit what the real estate market is going to do in New Zealand? Right, the real estate. I've got the real estate. The real estate. See, we call it something else there here. The real estate market. I think we call it the housing estate market. I think it's not 4. I think it's 4, 5. What is it going to do? Right, so house. Astronomical. Jeez, oh. Right, okay. We'll have a wee look. We live in the Bay of Islands. Okay. Hi Turquoise, hi from Wellington on a sunny spring morning. We're going into winter. Well, we're in autumn and I love it when the colour, the leaves and everything change colour because it's all different shades with it round about where I am. It's lovely. Yeah. Hi Leslie, hi Karen. Can you look into why Jacinda changed her mind about charging GST on her KiwiSaver administration fees so quickly? It doesn't make sense. I'm going to be doing a wee reading on her, so I'll mark that down for something else, right? So we can get into it a wee bit in more in depth. So what did she do? Change her mind about charging. So quickly. Okay. Right, I've kind of marked that down because I want to do a proper update to see where we are because I honestly thought she was going. Still think she's going to resign. But I thought it was going to be September, but with all this happening with the Queen, I don't know. I don't know. Hi Lee. Morning, my darling, from sunny Nelson, New Zealand. And it's Dawn. Hi Dawn. How exciting to see you again. Harvey Angel, thanks for your dedication. Glad you're well again. Don't think Charles will be in very long. See, you've got the same feelings as me. What are your thoughts? I don't see him reigning that long. I really don't. But I don't see William being king either. Hi Jessie. Hi Karen. Sending much love and light from I think it's is it Uganda? Uganda. Interesting times ahead. It's always changing. I sense there is a lot more to come through. Also to come though. More people waking up. I think you're right. I think you're right. Remember, I've put the board up as well. For, just for during the week. If there's anything, like so we can all meet there. Nancy. Hi, sorry, Leighton. That's okay. Charlie's speech. Yeah, I know, I noticed that. I noticed his speech. It wasn't, I mean, I think it was a bit soon, how he was going to reign. I just felt it was a bit kind of, I thought that walkabout was a bit put on, as if the people had been bussed in. Not how you get official mourners, that's what they're going to need in Scotland. They're going to need to bus in official mourners when she goes down the Royal Mile. I might make the trip to Edinburgh just to make sure that she is away. What was it you said? The Charles' speech. Do you know, it was odd. The whole week has been odd because when I have always maintained, right, that who was masquerading as the Queen, right? Because she didn't look like herself. I know she was an old lady, but she still didn't look like herself. And I always maintain she put me in mind of a comedian, right? But I cannot, for the life of me, think who that comedian was. But it's a male comedian too. It's not even a female comedian, it's a male. And then the whole week, it's just been very, very strange. We had Liz. Nobody's voted for her except for the toffs in the party. So she's been foisted on the people. And then she went away up to Balmoral. But we're paying for all this, by the way. Up in a taxi. A taxi. And I think it was a helicopter or a plane or something. And Boris went up there as well. And I always maintained that when they were going to announce the death of the Queen, that it would be in Balmoral because, since she loved the place, because they're trying to make sure that Scotland don't leave. Oh, the Queen loved the place and the royal family loved the place, and we don't like you. So it was just strange. And then, so the people seeing her looking frail. And I thought, my God, she looks frail. But I didn't think she looked like herself. I didn't think she looked like the Queen. Number one, she was far too small. I mean, I know that you lose height when you age, but every time you seen her getting rolled out, she was a different size. She was a different size. You know what I mean? And she'd get off a thing, and I thought, when I seen her, I thought, and then I thought, it's been a very strange week. By the Tuesday, we seen her, by the Thursday, she was away. And I thought they were going to say that she died peacefully in her sleep. She died peacefully. And I thought that they could maybe work a fast one. The scoot, snooze, you need to move your tail. The that the White Hats, because if they turned around and says, well, the Queen had taken her jab and she's passed away in her sleep, so we need to take the jabs off the market. Either way, it's been and don't get me wrong, I'm euphoric and I was, happy, but I just feel there's something lurking. And I'm trying to tune into it to see what it might be. I just, it's not a sense of dread I get. It's just something's afoot. Something's afoot. No, you're maybe you get that sense that something's going to happen, but you don't know what. That's the sense I've got, but I don't feel as if it's anything bad. I feel as if it's going to be even better news. All right. Hi, is that Raven? Raven. Hello, Karen from Wait. Is it Katahiki? New Zealand. Great to see you are feeling better now. Wondering about the digital currency. Now the coins notes need to be changed. Thank you. That's a good question, actually. We'll take that one, right. Snooky, you need to move. Come on. Right. 6. Right. So the digital currency. In Scotland we're fine because we've not got her in our notes. We've got it in the coins, right? And I have we? Oh no, I think she has in the coins, but I don't think we've got it in the notes. No, we've got Abby Burns and everybody in their notes. Right, I think that's us. We can another couple done. Right, so wait a minute, I've done that one. Right, so we'll do another couple. That's one. Right, we'll do another 3, okay? Ease myself back in gently. Right, so the first question was, right, will Camilla be crowned queen? I hope no. I don't see it. Okay. Right. No. She's going to be disappointed. I feel as if she'll be in name only, but she'll not be crowned queen. It would cause too much trouble. It would cause some people, yes, will accept it, but not many. I feel as if they think that they can do it. Well, they always have done. No, that'll cause too much trouble. Do you know, there's talk about how they're going to get around it. Do you know what I'm saying? Wow. Australia's going to be one of the first countries to reject the monarchy, to reject the new one. I feel as if, I don't know about, I know that the Commonwealth, I know Australia's part of the Commonwealth, but I feel as if they're going to reject it and say, no, we're not going to have the monarchy anymore. We're going to become a republic. A republic. I feel as Australia, definitely Australia scene. Do you know how I'm seeing Australia? Because I'm seeing the Sydney Opera House. I see things changing in Australia. Like the government, the way the government's run, the way everything's run in Australia. I feel as if Australia's going to be one of the first countries to kick the New World Order out. They're not in. Don't get me wrong, they're not in. They're going to be one of the first countries to say no. We've had enough. You're not doing this. Australia's, I mean, this was, what was it about Camilla? But Australia's going to start building its own country again. You know, like say, individual states. I feel as if they're going to kick, see their leaders that brought Australia to its knees, the people are going to, they've had enough and they're going to start kicking them out, saying, no, we're not having this anymore. See the big expose that's coming, it's coming for Australia as well. It's coming for Australia. So, something's going to be discovered about Camilla. Something that they were keeping secret. Definitely something going to stop her. I feel as if there's like a delegation or something is maybe be a petition or something saying no. I definitely feel something's going to come out about her that the people won't like. Charles and Camilla have always thought they were destined to be king and queen. They were destined to be king and queen. This is what they think, not what the people think, but what they think. They've always thought that that was their destiny. Public's not going to accept her. They might go along with it for a wee while until they realise that she's going to be crowned. No. No, definitely no. She'll be perceived to be queen, but she'll not be. In their own mind, in the mind of the public, she's not queen. And she'll never be queen. The people have got, it's a heart of stone. Some of the people have melted to her, the hearts have melted to her, but most of them haven't. She's still out in the cold. No, dark clouds. I'm seeing dark clouds already. Already. There's definitely something coming. I can't put my finger on it, but it's something to do with the coronation. There's going to be a problem with the coronation. definitely I see a big problem with it. I don't know if it will be the stone. I don't know. There's definitely going to be something wrong. There's going to be a problem with the coronation. Definitely, there's definitely something coming brewing in New Zealand. Something good coming for New Zealand, coming for you. When I came at first, the road was windy and it was dark, and as you could hardly see, right? But it's like there's still like twists and turns a bit, but it's not as bad as it was. Still a bit to go, but I would say that you're going to be. I see a new country coming for you as well. A lovely, nice, back to even better than what it was. You know, when you get right to read. Because all I'm seeing is all these dark shadows going away. I'm trying to find out when, you know. I'm hearing for New Zealand help, and this was supposed to be for Camilla, right? But help came. I feel as if deep down in your souls, you were screaming for help, and praying for help, and your prayers were answered. Your prayers were answered. Definitely, your prayers were answered. I mean, when I get, when I had to write, what do you need me to do? It was New Zealand, and it was that go, go, go. See, the first bricks have fallen as well for New Zealand. The first bricks. The breakthrough has come. The breakthrough's come. As I said, every time I see her, like before that, when she was very, very confident and had the, I mean, it was as if I've got this. Look at me, I'm great, I've got this. And now every time I see her, it's as if her whole body's rigid and she's trying to hold it together, but she knows. She knows what she did and she knows she's been caught. Absolutely. So, this was for Camilla, but the information's been all over the place tonight because there's so much of it. There's so much of it. Have faith in your dreams. An answer to Camilla. They'll try and push it. They'll try and push it. She'll never be queen. Never. But this is for New Zealand as well, and Australia. Have faith in your dreams. Have faith in them. Things are going to start returning better than normal for both countries. Better than normal. This cat. I love you to bits, but my goodness. She's the most she's the most loving cat I've ever had. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my other wee cats. Gizzy was like a wee spirit a wee spirit animal that came when I needed her most. Really, because I was on a dark side of my life. Snooky, you can't sit in the cats, darling. And she came to help me through the grief and everything. And then when I was done that and I was ready to take up, like say, my sole purpose, wee Gizzy went. But wee Gizzy's around, because she's like my wee spirit animal as well. And then this wee monster projected herself into my house before I'd even got her. But she's the most loving wee cat I've ever had in my life. She's so gentle as well. She's so gentle, but she's big boned. And when she starts running around, she knocks tellies down and stuff like that. Oh yes, and she breaks lamps. She breaks lamps too. Oh yes. I'm just saying all the sins that you've done, all the things that you've done, yes. Look, you can't sit in the cards. Right, I've only got 2 more to do, right? Come on. My goodness, this cat. Right, you need to, Snooky, you need to make up your mind where you're going. Right, what's the next one? This is taking twice as long tonight because I've got help. Right. All right, the housing market. The housing market. Who was that for again? Right, so the housing market. Well, the housing market, we call it the housing market, the real estate, right? Because that, I'll say housing market because so I know what I'm talking about. It's okay. Right. Right, so what's going on in the housing market? Suki's going to know that. Oh my God, this cat. Well, you need to make up your mind. Jeez. There we go. So just the housing market. Okay. Oh wow. Right. The housing market is either right. The bottom's fell out the housing market just now. Okay, so just watch. All right. I mean, I know that you're desperate to get a house now, but hold on a wee minute, because I want to know if it's a buyer's market or a seller's market. Okay. Okay. Right, what we see? Right, the market's no moving. It's not going to shift. I feel as if it's stagnant. I don't feel as if it's going to fall, right? I just feel as if it's not moving. It's a seller's market, which means to me that the prices are high. That's to me that's what a seller's market is. This cat, honest to God, a seller's market is the chat. Honest to God, Snooky, you need to move your tail in. Right, there's a bit of insecurity there. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can get months of, you know. Right, I don't. Okay. Right. If you can hold off just now, okay, because it's a buyer's, it's a seller's market just now, okay. So I feel as if they're deliberately pushing the prices up, okay. I know it's not what you want to hear. You know, anybody that's like say trying to get a house just now, but there's going to be a turn. There's going to be a turn in it, okay. Definitely things are going to look up. So what would that be? Maybe when I go to do the clarify, it might be give us a time. Right. If you can hold off just now, right? It's going to turn. It's going to turn in your favour, and those who are trying to buy a house, it's going to turn in your favour. Okay. Um. Well, your spring. That's your spring, isn't it? Because I'm reading for New Zealand. So spring, summer. Okay. Let's see if it gives me a specific time. Right. Right. So whoever asked this, okay, Thomas is telling you conclusions are within reach. If you can hold off just now, because it's a seller's market, meaning that the prices are getting pushed up. I feel as if they're getting pushed up deliberately because of so try and hold. I mean, I know that you are coming into your spring, aren't you? So if you, spring and summer. I mean, I know that might not be what you want to hear, but hopefully, conclusions in the market are within reach. So hopefully, it's going to flip. All right. So that was that one. I'll get this one done quickly while she's on attention to something else. That was that one. So what's the next? Oh God, I don't want to move her tail or she'll be back over. I'll try and read it without moving her tail. Right. The digital currency. Right. What they've said over here is that they're going to continue now. It's the wording. They're going to continue with the legal tender, the legal, like it's a hangway with the Queen's face on it for now. And stamp, our blinking faces everywhere, and the stamps as well. So they're continuing that just now, and then if I pick them up right, and then they'll make a decision. So there you go. And they'll make a decision. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't see they're trying to bring in the digital currency, but I still don't see that. Because once the public get their head around, like say, because the way I've been saying it to people is I've been giving them scenarios, because I always give scenarios, right? And I'll say, well, I know that, and they're all, oh, it's a great idea. Oh, this is a great idea. I says, well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do when your child's tooth falls out? Tell them that the tooth fairy's retired? What are you going to do? And then they come out with, well, maybe get a wee toy or something. I said, that's not the tradition. That's not the tradition. And you're not getting the point. And then I said, well, what do you do if you suddenly go and you've got a whole load of shopping and you go to ping your card and it can't go through and you've got all your shopping? Now, before that, you would have just went, oh, well, hold on a wee minute and I'll just go and get some money. And then you see it working on their, oh, hey, hold on a minute, I never thought of it that way, And I says, what about, your gran giving the wee ones, like, putting money in the card? I mean, I think they still do that at some point. I says, what do you do when everything goes down and you've no access to your money? You always keep money for emergencies. You always keep money for emergencies. So I think people will fight for money. Oh, never mind. So I do. Do you know, they were trying to get all systems going, the digital currency, and it's not. They've got major problems with it. Major problems. I feel as if I'm getting it. We'll still have money. That's not going. The digital currency is not going to go anywhere. They're going to try. They're going to try, but the public are going to say no. They're going to try 2 different ways. But I don't know what ways they will be, but they're going to try 2 different ways to get this off the ground, and it's not going to wash. Definitely not going to wash. No, I knew that card was going to come out. The people are going to start the pushback, and they're going to start fighting and saying no. When they realise, you know, how vulnerable they was going to be, then it'll be no. Mm-mm. Remember I said there's going to be a new, I feel as if there'll be a new currency. I feel as if there's going to be a new way of doing things that's fairer. Is it Nazira Jazeera? I don't know. I don't know too much about that, and I don't want to kind of say something and then it's, you know, to me, the money situation will be looked after. It'll be looked at, and it's getting looked at just now. Because I'm hearing we can't leave the public without money. We can't leave the public without access to money. So, and that's the good side. And it's, like say, tangible money. Do you know what I'm saying as well? God forbid if they did try and kind of really try and edge their way into the digital currency, the public would find a way to exchange goods themselves. To exchange goods themselves. By making their own money. Making their own money. You know, like say, you do, you know, like you come and paint for me and I'll do something for you. That, the kind of bartering that used to go on. There's plans afoot for the currency. Plans afoot. There's a good one and a bad one. There's a good one and a bad one. You know, the public persevere with a lot. But and they're banking in it being very easy, and it is very easy. It is. I have started using money, right? As if I didn't use it money any other time, but physically, but you know, like say, I think it was Starbucks and certain garages and that. I said, no, we're going, no, like so we're going digital, cashless. Okay, well, people need to start voting with their feet. Okay, you don't want cash? Okay then. Are you giving them away for nothing? That's awful generous of you to give it away for nothing. You're saying cash, you're going cashless. I'll be like, no, madam, that's not what I mean. No, the public are going to get wise to this. They're going to get wise to it. And it's going to get rejected right away. I feel as if there's a problem with this with the bad guys. They can't get it off the ground. They can't. Yeah, see, it'll make too many people too insecure, you know, because especially the elderly deal in cash. I feel as if there is going to be a change in the monetary system, obviously, because Queenie's bloody face is on it all. But it'll be a change for the better. It'll be a change for the better. Where the hordes of crazy greedies will not have access, as much access as they think they will. It'll be fairer. It's definitely like it. I mean, I would say the good one is ready to go. It's ready to go. There's just a few more tweaks. It's just a few more tweaks to go. They're waiting in the all clear with something. Maybe it was with wee Queenie, you know, the wee relic. It's no longer in the palace. There's definitely something that they're trying to tweak with the one, you know, the good one, because it's ready to go. Oh, will there be like physical money? Yes, there will be. Remember I said that it was like coins, but you know the coins will have value. You know, value. Oh, it's too much to do it again. Right, the hard work is paying off. Okay. Um, I would feel this is for overall. The energy is gaining momentum. It certainly is. It certainly is. Look out for something. Is it tomorrow? No. Oh no, this is the 10th here. It's a full moon. Something's coming on about the full moon. Round about the full moon. So I don't know if it's been. I don't know if it's coming. But something about a full moon as well, okay? So I'll leave it there. There we go. I'm going to try and do quick fire questions over the weekend. But remember, because it was taking ages, so I need to do them live. So, but I'll let you know when I'm doing that, right? Because I've not done quick fire questions for ages. Anyway, so let's get. I'll read a couple more questions or things before I go. Hi Joyce, I think I kind of answered that. How long will Charles be last as king? Is there something more to come? Do you know? I don't even. I don't even know if he will get. There's something to do with his coronation, right? I think there's going to be a problem with that. But I don't know if anybody else can feel this energy. I can feel it as if there's something still to come. Do you know? I don't know if it's going to be like, say, you know how they say death's come in threes? Like, you know, like say the Queen and then somebody and then somebody. I don't know if it's going to be like that in quick succession, or I just feel as if there's something not really negative about the energy. It's like calm. I'm hoping it's not the calm before the storm, right enough, but something nice and calm, you know. Right, darling, I'm coming in a wee minute. Right, so who else is here? think I've lost the place where I was. I think it was away down here. Oh, there we go. Karen, what do you know about the Presbyterian churches in Scotland? Please research. There's definitely something about Scotland, right? There's something good about Scotland, round about spirituality, but there's something negative about it as well, because I can feel it. So it's something I've asked myself. So I'll have a wee look into it myself. I feel as if it might be quite a few of the churches, you know. Debs, King Chuck, body double, he'll have to chuck it. So, talking about a body double, I watched that speech, and I don't know if anybody has ever seen like Scotch and Rye with Ricky Fulton, the Reverend I Am Jolly, that sketch where he gets the water and he's the Reverend, and the wee guy that was setting up, because he's doing last call, and it's like the television. See, it used to be a television, and it used to be late call, right? So he's calling, and it was the Reverend I Am Jolly, and he used to go, "Hello, it's the Reverend I Am Jolly," and the sketch was great, right? But this time when he was setting up, the wee guy that was setting up was drinking in the job, right? So he puts the vodka in the decanter of water. And of course, the Reverend I Am Jolly is getting jollier and jollier and jollier. See, if Ricky Fulton hadn't passed away years and years and years ago, I'd have sworn that Charles was Ricky Fulton, because he just looked like him. And the way that he'd done his speech, I laughed, because it just put me in mind of the Reverend I Am Jolly, as if it was a sketch. As if it was a sketch, because that's exactly what had come into my mind. I think, you know, well, just be quiet just now. I'm coming, darling. Oh, Snooky, for goodness sake, darling. I really don't my glasses on my face. Anisha, hi Anisha. Hi Karen, glad you're feeling better. Will the mandates and restrictions be lifted next week? Are they supposed to be lifted next week? I'm going to be doing an update. I'm going to be doing an update for New Zealand, but I'll try and rush it through, because I feel as if they will be. I mean, you must be the only country in the world that's stuck. Well, wait a minute, Canada, I think. You know, see the amount of people in Scotland that say, "I'm going to still wear my mask, and I'm still going to do this, and I'm still going." No, nobody does anything like that anymore. You know. Hi Karen, sounds like you didn't get the rest you so to say. Please make time for you too. I want to know when this engineered weather is going to be stopped. It's causing so much heartbreak. Oh, you're no kidding. I mean, they're just, they're evil. They're evil. I don't know if I've done a reading on the weather, as in the engineered weather. I'll maybe put that down. That was the thing. Excuse me a minute. Snooky, for goodness sake, this tail of yours went to the children. Vocal. like Canada, Kevin Annett has been talking about it for years. Hi, Pamela. Good evening, Karen. I think Pamela's in the UK as well, so it must be late. I must be late for her too. Karen, it's all to do with the children. Yes, I know that. Good morning, beautiful people from Western Australia. Hi, Kathleen. Magga like the hats. Yep. I'm making sure I've not missed anybody to say hello to. You're talking fake Cinder. Mrs. Teeth was due to travel to the USA to the UN conference next week, but now we'll be going to the funeral in London. Yep, there was something else that Charles was supposed to be attending, and they were all coming over, and obviously can't go there now because he's all suddenly king. Yes, yeah, it's falling. The monarchy is gone. Yes. So it's a full moon tonight. I thought it was a full moon. Okay. Kathleen, I used to see lots in Scotland. Yeah. My mum's seen a UFO. So she did. She waited for ages and ages and ages to tell me because she's at that particular time I did believe, but I wasn't that interested. You know what I mean? Because I was young at the time. Mrs. Jamma 14. Oh, sorry, Miss Jamma 14. Charles is the creator of the Great Reset. What's redacted? He works with Klaus and Bill Gates, and he believes in Dead Pot. We are in deep shit now. That's what people are saying. That's what people are saying. I had heard that tonight. I was hosting a show tonight, and that's all it was all about. We can only be in deep shit if people let us be in deep shit. If you don't get up off your backside and start fighting back. Because they can't do it all. They can't do it all. Monica, I'm glad to see you're feeling better, gal. Yep, I'm feeling much better. Hi to all family. Well, there's still a chance for the laser kiwi flag. Maybe the Pope next. Maybe. But Biden came into my mind. Well, I'd heard Biden, you know. God surely does, yes. We have one already. We have already one. I feel as I mean, for a wee while there, I thought we were fighting against the tide. I really thought our backs were against the wall, which is not a good thing when you're fighting evil. But I feel as if we've turned a corner, a big corner. Yes, I know that Charles is right in there with the WEF. I know that. I know that our bloody new Lizzie, you know, the old Lizzie's out and the new Lizzie's in. I know she's right in with it as well. But I still believe it's, you know, they've let them go so far. They've let them go so far. But the public need to step up. Need to step up as well. That's easier said than done, I know. And especially in other countries. I mean, Scotland, in Scotland, Hogmanay's, you know what like Hogmanay is in Scotland? Well, we had Hogmanay. The Tartan Tyrant had let people out, to enjoy themselves, but although it wasn't, you wanted to really enjoy yourself. And this old people had went to this restaurant to have a wee dinner, bring in the new year with the steak pie, and Police Scotland went in and raided the place. Old age pensioners, because it was easy pickings. It was easy pickings. If they had done that with other people who were younger, There's no way they would have got away with that. No way. Because people love Hogmanay over here. More so than Christmas. When I was growing up, Hogmanay was the bigger, like say Christmas, you only get a few days. Hogmanay was a big holiday over here. So we had our fair share of the tyrants as well, but I think if they knew if they pushed the Scottish people too far, the Scottish people would push them right back. They'd push them right in their arse. So they just picked an easy pick, and so did pensioners who couldn't fight back. It's all about frequency, yeah. Catholic Ricardo said to have a week's worth of food and cash last night at a meeting, expected something any day soon and stay inside. Do you know, Kathleen, funnily you should say that, because that's what, I mean, I buy extra anyway, but somebody else says that I know had said the exact same thing. Have food in and stay inside. I can't remember offhand who said it. It wasn't. I mean, it never came from his, but somebody actually told me that. And it's funny how Ricardo, is that Ricardo? Is it Brossi you call him? Yep, we are all in a higher energy now, so a lot of the old stuff cannot work as it used to. I've noticed that. Before I was getting really, really tired. I mean, it was a case of, but it would come on me all of a sudden. And then I'm thinking, no, maybe I'm overdoing it. But I wasn't overdoing it because I wasn't doing, I only take a certain amount of reading, like say private readings, because I like to give somebody, like say who comes to me for a reading, a really good reading. Like say some people just fire it. Oh, I'm fully booked to December. Or I don't. I just take as many as I need. As many as I can. Like say energetically manage, so that they get a good in-depth reading. And so there was not. It was nothing. It was just all of a sudden, I just I had a pounding headache, and I couldn't get rid of it. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I do suffer from headaches, and it's hereditary because my dad did as well. But this headache I could not get rid of. And no young way where it's like a sickly headache. And I thought, what can I possibly be stressed about? But I was stressed about something. And I thought, nah, everything that was going on, well, touch wood, going okay. So what? But maybe unconsciously, I know that the shit is about to hit the fan, and we're all going to have to step up, because when it's in its last legs, it's going to come out flaying everywhere. Because I feel as if we're in the throes of it getting taken down for good. I really do feel that. I've had to step away from people that I knew that were so negative. Everything was doom and gloom, and everything was this, and I thought I can't deal with this. You're dragging my energy low, and then you've a treat to say, well, dragging the energy. I thought, nah, I need to take a step back and look after myself. I say, people I know are suicidal. And then if you're going to be negative and negative and negative and negative, you're never going to come out of that cycle. And when the time comes, and like the white hats need everybody to help push this back and push it away and get it away forever, then that's what I say. I keep saying to people, I need people who are strong enough I don't mean get out and push through, no, get out and push. I mean energetically, collectively, energetically. When it's go to push it back, when that's what we need, you know. And it, you know, like say, people to tell them, no, we're not doing this anymore. But energetically, we need to come together so that when we need to push them back and get them, you know, away collectively, energetically. I've got people who are strong enough to do that. And they're not going to do that if they keep watching the mainstream media and listening to people who are negative. And I mean, okay, it's not hunky dory out there. I know that, but I've always said, you know, when I say, oh, what about this? What about, and I'll say, can you change this? Can you change this physically? Can you go over to Russia, or can you go over to Ukraine and get that changed? No, you can't. So why are you letting that in? Why are you letting that negativity in? You can't change it. And then you see their mindset going and saying, oh my goodness, you're right. You know? Next week, listen, do you know, Kathleen, I'm saying to myself, what's that? Collectively, the Commonwealth, how much is that going to cost the Commonwealth? That great big state funeral. With the greeting and moaning and wailing media and how great she was, and oh, God, give me strength. Give me strength. Jess. Oh, sorry, wait a minute. Jess. Is it Zebita? Says the Queen had a twin, and that is who was playing her up until now. Never heard that. Never, ever, ever heard that. No. I heard King C say Q Camilla by heart, said Lady Di will come forward. Maybe. Snooky, I am coming in. They're letting info out, part of the plan to cause chaos and disorder planned in Queenstown 2006. Yes, she does. She lies in state. Does she not lie in state for 10 days? What happens is, as far as I know, Ebi, Snooky, for goodness sake, darling. Right. Our body will be taken from Balmoral, and I think it goes down the Royal, I think it goes to Edinburgh, and it goes down, so it goes down the Royal Mile. Now, the Royal Mile, see, this is my warped sense of humour, right? The Royal Mile goes like that, right? So it'd be great if they would just put it in a wee gun carriage up the top of the mile and just let it go. Let it go. That'd be great. Then you don't need to stand there for ages. You know, like, oh well, that's that. We can go home now. Anyway, sorry. That's just my what sense of humour, right? And then she goes into Holyrood Palace. That's her home in Edinburgh, right? And I think she lies there. I don't know how long she'll be there, but it's to let the Scottish people pay their respects. The Scottish people will go there and make sure she's dead, make sure she's away. But funnily enough, it's right across the road from the Scottish Parliament. Oh, yes, it is. You know, in Scotland, it's supposed to be going next year for its independence again. Now, if you believe that, you believe pigs could fly. Oh, yes, you would. And then she goes down to London. So I don't think she'll be up in Scotland for any length of time. It might be a wee overnighter or something, because she'll go down, and I think she goes to St Paul's Cathedral. But when I did that reading, it was Westminster Abbey I got. So I'm quite sure that there'll be something going on in Westminster Abbey as well. So that's what's to happen. I don't know the times of it. I just know that's what's to happen. So that's probably why it takes so long. I mean, good God, you'd be like, listen, she's dead. She's popped her clogs. She's off ski. Why don't you just give her a wee burial? Let anybody, I mean, as I said today, why don't you get the wee co-op down the road, a wee nice wee funeral, and off she goes? You know, she's the only one that's no had a payment plan for her funeral. You'd have thought she would have had one. Oh, wait a minute, she did. And we're all paying for it. See, it just shows that I can't stand them. I don't like them because I know what they do. I never thought to do that. I changed my ringtone to Ding Dong, the witch is dead. I never thought to do that. I didn't think. Nope. I was singing it right enough. Possibly out of tune, but I was singing it. I says that. They lost everything when they lost Diana. That was when the first brick fell. She was the one that done it. You know. What you saying, Heidi? Maybe there will be a big bang at the funeral just where Trojan horse is sitting. Oh my God. That would be worth a big celebration. I just want to make sure I've said hello to everybody. Did I say hello to Eliza? Hi, Eliza. If I've not said hello to you yet. Jana was True Spirit Soldier and signed up. Yeah, signed up for this. What brave. Yep. Sorry, darling. Well, you would sit there in my face. There. I'm going in a minute, okay? Oh, there's Alan. I've never said hello to Alan. Hi, Alan. One in Karen. The first major domino has fallen. Sit back now and watch the rest topple. Happy days. Well, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. This Dalai Lama was brought in as in the Red Ring Club. Other one who'd make real waves would be Obama. Do you know what I'm talking about? Oh no, wait a minute. Maybe I've got the ring. I've probably got the ring monks. See, I guess the monks that the kind of the Dalai Lama and then there's the monks. They monks with the thingies, the shaved heads. I don't know what they're called, but they were there getting their photo taken at the outside Buckingham Palace. Because I kind of watched it to see what was going on. I was half watching it. I kind of know, and they were all getting their photo taken, and I thought that's odd. Oh my God! You better stock up goodies and popcorn. 107 mentioned that the Antichrist is here now. He named him. Everybody, I mean, no, everybody. I mean, I've never taken to the royal family at all. I like Diana. Don't get me wrong. I did like Diana, but I don't know. I mean, 107. I can take him or leave him. You know. Sometimes I think yes, you're on the money, and sometimes, but everybody's like that. Everybody's like that because they can't just turn around and say, right, this is the plan because we're in a war and plans change. They always change. Right, so before I go, I want to make sure I've said hello to everybody. Oh, haven't said hello to Angie. Hello, is that Kiora? Kiora, Karen and so family. Love to you all. We got this. Yes, we certainly have. This is ours to lose. This is ours to lose. But we've still got very, very sleepy people. Very sleepy people. that we need to wake up. I mean, it's a good sign because part of members of my family are starting to wake up. I never, I mean, I don't mean my immediate family. I mean, like the distant relatives. They were almost comatose. That's how asleep they were. And I thought, if they're starting to think and kind of look and see what's going on, then other people are doing the exact same thing. Oops. Ravens, aye, the ravens, yep. The birds are the keepers of the secrets. Do you know, I get up every morning, right, and there's my neighbour always feeds the birds, right, but they never stay in his garden, or anyway, they stay in mine. They're always in my garden, and they're all, especially the wee starlings. I think that's their territory. They do know my garden. That's their territory. And then they're up on the roof. And then I'll go out in the morning and I'll go, good morning, good morning. But I thought, geez, oh man. And it's not that, but you see them because I've got a wee porch and that, and you see them staring in the window, staring in the window. And I thought, are they staring at Snooky? And then I thought, no, they can't be staring at Snooky because Snooky's. And then I'm like, hold on a minute, they're staring at me. Oh, hi, Grace. I knew I hadn't said hello to everybody. This is divine timing, beginning of world peace and healing. Do you know, I hope so, but I actually feel there's been a massive, massive shift in energy. And see, as the hours go on, I feel the energy is rising and rising and rising. That's what I feel. So you're going to have to help all these asleep people, can, like the rest of us. Also, our body's DNA is changing. Yes, exactly. I mean, I used to I used to have a set bedtime, right? And I used to go to my bed, what's in the bloody hour, go to my bed at 12, and I would have full night's sleep, great. Now, I wake up. But do you know the synchronicity of the clock? I mean, I woke up this morning. It was 4:44, 4:44, and then I wake up and it'll be 3:33, and then I go and look up the angel numbers to see. Obviously, the guides are trying to say, and I suspect Snooky's going to be asleep in the home, so she is. But I feel as if, like I still sleep. It's not as if I'm up all night, like a vampire. But I can. It's as if I don't need as much sleep as I used to. When I started this at first, I would sleep and then get up in the morning and think I hadn't had any sleep at all. And then I thought, I wondered if I was off doing stuff in the night, like say helping people in the night. And that I had forgotten about by the time I got in the morning. I told them just before I go, has anybody been getting vivid dreams? Because I'm getting vivid, but I've had to like get a because I like a nice book for when I'm like say and I write my dreams in. But these are very vivid dreams. I mean, I'll get like messages in my like say in my dream state, or obviously they'll speak. But this is vivid dreams, vivid, where I've got to write them down or I'll forget them. And then suddenly I'll be sitting, and if I've not written one down, it'll suddenly come back into my mind. I just wondered if anybody else is getting vivid dreams. And it's vivid dreams of beautiful places. Beautiful places, you know. There was one where there was loads of children, and I thought, I wonder if that's the children that have been rescued. But this was babies. And I went in and like she was, like she talking. And this lady had on, my mum had a dream like this before, as well, but like say, I thought, am I getting this mixed up with my mum's dream? And I thought, no, I'm not, because this is my dream. But they were all sitting there, they were beautiful, wee, like say, they had wee angel faces, and they were all sitting there, and there was a lady looking after them, and she'd on a long, beautiful blue dress, and her hair was all, it was lovely. And I says, oh, wow, look at, and she says, yeah, they're fine. They're fine. And I thought, wow. And I thought, I wondered if they're trying to tell me that that's, the wee ones who didn't make it hard with, you know, with their heavenly Father. But I really am having vivid dreams now. I just wondered if anybody else was having them. Oh, can come to Perth on your way down under. I will. Tony. We are becoming crystalline bodies. That might be it. It might be it. Yep. And we are so grateful, Karen. Maybe you had see, I think I did have a past life in New Zealand. But I think I've said before that I was watching a holiday programme, and it was like a history kind of thing. And I remember sitting and my mum, and I says, oh, that's just, and it's just round the corner, and it was like round the corner and up a hill or something. I can't really remember because it was years and years and years ago. My mum goes, how did you know that? You've never been to New Zealand? And I says, I don't know, Mum, but I just remember, and I always remembered it was as if it was vivid, and it was as if, and I had said to my mum, I feel as if I've lived there and I've walked down that road, and it was like a dirt road, but it was way, way, way back. It was like maybe 19th century or something. And I thought, well, wait a minute, was New Zealand there then? Or, but it was something where, I was there. And I mean, it was the land, I loved the land. I loved the land. I've always loved New Zealand. I've always had an affinity with people from New Zealand, Right, oh, there's Vix I've missed as well. Good morning, Karen, everyone. Oh my goodness, it's nearly 1:45. I need to go. Grace Green, all the evil has been revealed. Yes, I think so. I think you're right, Grace. Right, anybody else before I've missed before I go? I think I've said hello to everybody. Yep. I'm just laughing at Snooky. Yeah, would love the cat. Oh, I don't think I've said to Shirley. Morning. I am at work currently, so I apologise if this has been asked already, but is our weather being controlled? I don't think it was asked. In fact, I'm going to weather control. Okay. I think everybody's weather's been controlled. If so, will it come out publicly? I feel as if it will come out publicly because the weather's too bad. I mean, everybody, even people who wouldn't have thought, I wouldn't have thought, are asking about the weather. Goes Nuki, making herself known. Her tail is a superstar. Yes. Right, hold on. Oh, see, I keep finding people I've not said hello to. Is that? I only Bevan founded the NHS. Nobody expected anyone to be buff in those real days. Yeah, I know, and the Tories are destroying it. They've wanted to destroy the NHS because they destroy everything. They can't leave anything alone. They've got to wreck everything. But they wanted to destroy it as soon as it happened, Hi Roy, Canada more than New Zealand, 54 children lost at Queen and Philip's visit. I had heard that, Roy. I had heard that. Did they ever go back to Canada? Oh, Liz and Phil. Right, I think this is it this time. I've said hello to everyone. Oh no, there's Karen Reeves. 11:11 a.m. Good morning from far north New Zealand. I better go because you've been eating your lunch. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. Oh, see, there's Naomi. Hi, Naomi. I don't know if you're still here. Love that deal. Snooky speaks with her. Should I speak with her tail? Every time she moves her tail, she nearly knows my glasses over my face. That's how powerful that tail is. Oh, I do love Snooky. Cats are intuitive. She's very intuitive. She really is. She sees things about this house, and I'm like, Snooky. I don't. There's nothing in the house, Like, say, I mean, my brother and that comes to visit, and my mum and all my ancestors, but there's nothing negative, right? Because obviously I do clear, I clean the house. But she'll look and she'll stay and I'll say, Snooky, you're freaking me out, will you stop it? Is that Freya? I think that's how you say that, your name. Charles may suffer sad. Oh, well, yes. Oh, yes. Could be. Snooky is happy because she knows. Good time. Do you know what I think she might? I think she might sense something. She's not. Well, I wouldn't like to tell you what she's washing. She's washing something. Snooky's happy because she knows good times are coming. There's Paul. Hi, Paul. The media who are the real. I've always said that, Paul. We like to be exposed and held accountable. You know, they're waiting, and the media's going to be last to fall. They should have been first to fall. But if they were first to fall, then we wouldn't have known. And like you say, Thomas had to explain that to me. He says, but how would the people have known? If the media fall first, how is the people going to know how corrupt both the media, the government, and like say, how much evil is actually here? And I thought, oh, I never thought of that. I never thought. But I was in media, so I know how corrupt they are. So I wanted them gone. But I thought, they're absolutely right. And they are the real scary flu. They're the real ones. They're the lackeys, I call them. They do the dirty work. The dirty work. Hi, Eliza. I feel a connection with Scotland too. Good. Don't get me. I love Scotland. I've got Irish. I was born in Scotland, right? Both sides of my family were Irish. They were from Irish stock as well, Irish descent. I say, so I've got Scotland and Ireland in me, and I've got an affinity with New Zealand. Can you imagine it? Diesel, all that, and like the DNA of Scotland and Ireland in the mix, and then the kind of soul, kind of spirituality of New Zealand. Goodness me. Right, I better go this. It's nearly to do. Oh, there's Louise. Hi, Louise. They are changing all the English to Maori words. Oh, I feel like a stranger in the land. Do you know, it's funny to say that. I think it was Alex Salmond when he came into power. I think it was SNP when they came into power. They had them both where they changed. Like we've got Gaelic. We've got Gaelic words. And people for a wee while were learning Gaelic in Scotland. It's a language that obviously was banned as soon as, we get invaded. They banned the tartan, they banned the language, we couldn't speak their language, so we couldn't communicate. So that's what we done. But that's steadily coming. But I think Gaelic should be taught in schools. Like for the wee ones right up, because that's our language, you know. I've got Snooky's blinking fur in my. I mean, she goes like that, and I've got a mouth for her. Right. I think I really have said hello. Oh, is that Hannah Werku? Good morning. Yes, that's just. I should be going to bed, but I'm going for a cup of coffee. I'm going for a cup of coffee because I'm not tired. Hi, Di. See a post today on Mystery of New Zealand, an ancient wall that is classified until 2063. And is that Wipua Forest 1988 government land, and charged denied as knowing what was found in the excavation. See, this is why, I mean, I remember when 1996, when Thomas Hamilton went in and shot all those children in Dublin. And they sealed that for 99 years. Now, Scotland had the right, the parents had the right to know why their children were shot. I mean, we all know. I mean, the first report, I always, see when there's a massacre or something, I always go with the very first eyewitness reports, because that's what I had been trained in. And the very first eyewitness reports are usually the ones that are true. And, the eyewitness reports was different from what came out, from the official story, Right. I think, wait a minute, there's Julie. Hi, Julie. GBS for children just stopped for under 12s in UK, announced on day of Queen's passing, so story completely overshadowed. Do you know I heard that? I've not had the time to look it up yet, so thanks for reminding me. Lots to come out. Oh, there's Leanne. I'll be here forever because I don't want to miss anybody out. Hi, Karen. Glad to see you're feeling better. Glad to have you back to forum from up in Northland. Hi, Leanne. And Michelle's here too. Hi, Karen. From Coromandel, is that? Coromandel? Right. Oh, see, there's Lindsay. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Karen. Lots of love. Tracy's here. Linda. I think I've said hello to Linda. Right, I think that's it this time. Nanny Jules. Oh, see, there's Sarah I've missed. Hello, everyone. Sorry I couldn't join earlier. I'm working on my lunch break, but I'll watch this back after work tonight. Love to you all. Love to Snooky. Well, Sarah, you got a wee special mention, okay? A wee special mention for Sarah. Right, I think that's everybody. I keep saying that I think that's everybody this time, and then I'll see somebody else. I don't want to leave somebody out. There's Claire. Hi, Karen. Better late than never. I said question about next year's elections. I'm coming, Snooky. In a minute. I know you're getting tired. Snooky, that wee botty's in my face. Right, okay. We'll have a wee go at that too. Right, there we go. And Charlie, hi. Oh no, sorry, Claire. Jeez, oh. Hello, 1208 Love Live. She's now liking my face. I wonder if they'll get eliminated to the Queen Beautiful High. We can live in hope. Hi Pam, hi Karen. How best we start the healing of our world and the people in it. There is much needed as healing is much needed as a result of evil. That's something we could talk about, Pam, okay? As a collective people, like say, to see how we could go about that, Right, definitely. This time, I think, yes. Yes. Sarah. Did I say hello to Sarah? Janine has been very grumpy. She said to subscribers she would do a New Zealand reading, then said to go look at another show where a UK person said what's happening in New Zealand. Oh my god. Did she send this over to me? Do you know, I laughed at that, but maybe I shouldn't, because if you've subscribed, if you've subscribed and she's not doing, but I don't want to bash other people, but there you go. All right, Sarah is going. I asked her if she was still going to do a New Zealand reading with questions from New Zealanders. Her subscribers very politely, and it very politely, and she told me it was being a victim. It was being a victim and go get my own platform. So, wow. See, honest to goodness. I don't even know what to say. If you subscribed, and that's how you're getting treated. Good grief. Right. What's that? Loves yummy girl or something. Good afternoon, Snooky. My goodness me. Good afternoon, all. Karen, did you do a reading about Jacinda resigning? I really want to see the bag here. I'm going to be doing. I've done reading in Meghan and Harry, but I've not done one for over a year. I don't think. This cat, honest to God. So I'll maybe do a wee update in Meghan and Harry, but I'm going to be doing one in Jacinda and New Zealand update. Okay. Then you go there and you can go back and tell her it's all right. We found somebody. Right. I'll go quietly because the cat's getting annoyed. He's getting very annoyed. Right. Oh, see, I've not got Michelle. Michelle, good morning, so one was that one oh she's lying on my face. All good in Perth. Anyone notice their sleeping patterns get better? Yes, see, Michelle, I've just said that. I just said, well, my sleeping patterns have got better, but it's as if I don't need as much sleep as I did. I'm wide awake. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm still got yous all here. You'll be dying for your lunch. You what? Is she no finished yet? Right, I'll take her. I don't want to miss somebody because it's not nice when you sort of come in here and I don't want to ignore people, you see. Much love, Karen. Thanks so much once again for a lovely read. Hi, Heidi. I hope you're keeping okay. she's now thinking my pen and my paper. This is to get my attention. So it is. She can't be hungry because she's just had her dinner. Yes, Lisa's having very. Yes, I have been having very vivid dreams. I mean, I wonder if it's because we're in the higher realm that the dreams are getting more vivid. Oh my God, this cat. Right, okay, I'm coming, sweetheart, I'm coming. Lisa, New Zealand. See, I keep finding people. Hi, Lisa. Right, I think that's us. The same. Darlene. Jeez, oh, I've like to miss most of it. Sorry, I'm still here. I'm still here. Right, that's 2000. Hi, Karen. Did not know this was running. See you on Friday for the reading. I have to go shortly. All right, good, McCall. Richard. Regards, Richard. Brilliant. See you soon. Okay, I'll see you soon, Richard. Right, I better go. I think that's us this time. Yep. Yes, that's it. Okay, he's gonna go with your lunch. That what you were off for lunch. What you make me for my lunch? What you make me for my lunch? I need to get my lunch. Right, I will be back. I'm going to try and do a quick fire questions. Right, I'll probably just be I'll just be live. Okay, so you can catch it later on. Okay, love you all to bits. You're in my heart, and then we're all soul family and we're all connected. Okay, we're getting there. We are getting there, okay? We'll take the wins when we can, okay? I don't go into all this negativity because we don't have time. We don't have time to do it. So we're all going forward and we're all coming out of this together, okay? We're coming out the other side. Nobody's going to be left, all right? Go and get some lunch. I wish I was going to get some sleep, but no, I'm not the least bit tired. So you'll be like, oh no, you're no tired. Right, anyway, I really will go. Love you all to bits, and I'll see you soon. Okay? Bye for now.